Hi, this is Eva Cartman, host of the Dream Big podcast show, the place to go to learn, laugh, and grow. 2020 has been a very challenging year for the entire world. As a result of COVID-19, businesses are hurting, schools are closed, summer travel plans are canceled. At the beginning of the year, Kobe Bryant tragically died in a helicopter crash. Here in the United States, there have been shocking cases of police brutality that have led to protests and riots. All in all, it has certainly been the most challenging year of my life. And for parents listening, I know even many adults consider 2020 to be one of the most difficult years in their lifetime. So, is 2020 a curse? Or maybe, if we look at it from a different angle, we can turn it into a blessing. Let's find out. This is episode 210 of the Dream Big podcast, and it's time to dream big. My name is Eva Cartman. I'm part of a squad of super kids that are here to change the world. We don't believe you need to be adults to have big goals and start working towards your dreams. We believe age is just a number, and you're never too young to make a difference. We may be young, but we are not naive. We understand that achieving our big dreams will not be easy. It will take incredible dedication, hard work, and yes, massive action. There will be ups and downs, but we embrace the challenges and relish pushing outside of our comfort zone because this is how we grow. They may not teach us these concepts in our school textbooks, but we are smart enough to know that the tools and tactics to achieve our big dreams are out there, and we are willing to do the work to seek out these skills and master them because we know that our future depends on it. We are the big dreamers, and it's time to dream big. Before we dive into this week's content, here's some jokes from Silly Sophia.
What kind of witch likes the beach? A sandwich. What do you call cheese that's not yours? Not so cheese.
Thank you, Sophia. My dad shared a video with our family the other day after dinner of Dean Graziosi, who is a best-selling author, entrepreneur, and trainer. He was talking about how so many people are looking at 2020 as a curse, given all the terrible things that have happened this year. But he challenged his audience to turn 2020 into a blessing. Of course, we would all love it if COVID did not happen this year. I miss school, I miss my friends, I'm bummed that summer camp has been canceled. Nobody wished for this to happen. I have long shared the importance of being an optimist, the kind of person who sees a glass half full rather than a pessimist who sees the glass as half empty. And there's a great quote on the difference between a pessimist and an optimist. The quote is, "A pessimist sees the difficulty in every opportunity. An optimist sees the opportunity in every difficulty." So, if we look at 2020 through the lens of an optimist, what opportunities can we find in the difficulties we have faced this year? Well, one huge opportunity is the amount of time we have been gifted. Think about it. When you have school and extracurricular activities, there's barely any time to do anything else. Now suddenly, we have all this time on our hands. What if you took this opportunity to develop new passions, new skills, to bond with your family, to come up with creative experiences that you would not have otherwise had? Right now, I'm working on improving my Russian. I'm learning how to bake. I learned how to ride a unicycle. I'm working on launching a course. I'm running a Zoom camp for a small group of 3 to 5-year-olds. I'm going to spend 2 weeks with my grandparents who I don't see often. None of these things would have happened if I had been in school full-time with my normal activities. Sure, I would love to be going to camp this summer, but I'm embracing this opportunity to spend more time with my family and my grandparents. So yes, 2020 so far has been an incredibly difficult year, but it doesn't have to be a curse. It can be a blessing. And if you take massive action, if you learn new skills and passions, if you develop a closer relationship with your parents and siblings, then 5 or 10 years from now, you can look back at this time as a blessing, a turning point in your life. Thank you to Dean Graziosi for inspiring this episode, and thank you to all the big dreamers for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe to the podcast to get notified whenever we post a new episode. And if you haven't already, please consider leaving a review of the podcast on iTunes at dreambigpodcast.com/iTunes. We do read your reviews and really appreciate the kind words. Finally, if you haven't already, have your parents claim the ultimate personal growth resource guide for kids. Over 50 hours of my favorite interviews and solo episodes at dreambigpodcast.com/resources. That's all for today. This is Eva Cartman reminding you that you have unlimited potential. Your dreams not optional, you need to make them essential. So take massive action to turn those big dreams into reality. Live with passion, the way life was meant to be. I'll see you next episode. Bye!